Hi guys, in this episode I'm going to show you the whole questline behind the original relic weapon from the base game Relic Reborn. I hope that you will enjoy this video. You need to bring me a Barbarian's Bardiche, one with 2 grade 3 battle dance materia melded to it. This will serve as a vessel for the restored relic. Aye, I could hammer one out in my sleep, but then I could wipe your arse without much trouble. And I ain't planning on doing that neither. Seems you'll just have to do both yourself, eh? So I was able to I was able to craft this weapon. This was not an easy task. I have to level my blacksmith up to level 50. And also I was lucky enough to get two battle dance materials. So this weapon was also not an easy task. So I have to one of the regions that I need is can be found only in the Wanderer's Palace, and I was very unlucky. So I have to run it like 60 times or so. It took me about 2 days. So let's see, hand over. It's a fine base you have brought here. Aye, just the thing to host your relic. I have merged what was left of the relic with the host weapon, so the groundworks is done. But don't go jumping for joy. I need to work on the finishing touches, but due to the reinforcement work I have had to do, the weapon's proven rather stubborn to shape. To get around this, we'll be needing some alumina salts, a substance made by grinding a rock called alumina into fine grains. Unlucky for you, though, it ain't easy to get hold of. Mayhap you already know this, but there is beasties out there would devour their prey whole, and some of them swallow rocks so as to aid with digestion. The Torme Chimera that terrorizes the central highlands of Coetras happens to swallow aluma salts for this purpose. Slay the bugger and bring me the alumina salts, and I'll see to the finishing touches of your weapon. The Torma Chimera can be confronted via the duty finder upon examining the quest destination situated at the Weeping Saint in the Coetras Central Highlands. Please note that the trial a Relic Reborn Chimera must be completed as a warrior. Okay. Okay, that was easy enough. Make your way back to Hirnstmill and deliver it to Geralt. Okay. Just a dozen more kettles and it's off to the TAF. You again? What in the hell do you want this time? Yeah, I have this crap. Take it. And of course, the adventurer comes back triumphant. Should have bloody known, not even the Chimera will be able to put you out of your misery. Hand over those alumina salts and I'll get right to work. There, the deed is done. I have squeezed out every ounce of me skill to restore your weapon, and I think you'll agree it looks the part. Yet there is somewhat missing somehow, though I'm buggered if I know what. The piece just lacks certain glow, as it were. We need to learn more about the relic. Literature surrounding the hero associated with it will be a fine place to begin, but I ain't exactly a scholarly and haven't the slightest inkling where to get me hands on such stuff. As much as I hate to say this, Ravenna probably is the one to talk to. Thing is, I would sooner show hot kettles up my arse sideways than owe that fries damned harden another debt. You're gonna have to make yourself useful once again. Take yourself to Ravenna and ask for her help, and return here once you have learned somewhat what might be of use. Okay. You are looking a bit more run down than before. You're dealing with Geralt taking their toll. Actually, I forget I even asked. My mouth tastes of bile if I so much as think of that sorry spiceman. So, is there something you need? Literature on the hero of old who once wielded your weapon. I reckon I can find what you need. Might take a bit of time, it's all. Of course, this ain't a charity I'm running here. I can get you what you want, but you'll have to do likewise for me. I'll track down literature on the very warriors of old. For your part, you are to bring me an Emdepor glyph. You'll find this inside Emdepor Keep, a ruined castle situated in the South Shroud. Clear on the deal? Then run along and fulfill your part of it. Okay, this looks like another dungeon run. Okay, I did that, and now? So, clear on the deal, then run along and fulfill your part of it. Did. Take this crap. Ah, good lad, this is exactly what I was after. You have honored your part of the bargain, so I'll do the same. Okay, so what now? Back to the smith, right? Back to pester me so soon. From that smirk on your face, I take if you have found what you need. Okay. This text is about the warriors of old. Alright, but gods, would it have killed the bugger that wrote to use the normal bloody words? I'll take me bleeding moons to get through this lot. Time I could be spending on kettles. While I'll try to make head or tail of it all, why don't you take this here and finish Bravura and try it out? As I mentioned before, it's still missing a summit, but it's all there shape-wise, meaning it should serve you just fine as an ordinary weapon. Seeing as you're a ripe old warrior, mayhap you'll be able to feel out exactly what it wants for. That's to say, get out there and fight some nasty foes as with the warriors who went afore you must have done back in the day. Ugamaro mines over in Outer Lanostia ought to serve your needs. Pit yourself against some Ugamaro quarrymen, roundsmen, and bedesmen, 8 of each say, then come back and tell me what you have gleaned. With information in the text here, first-hand experience, I reckon we'll solve this puzzle yet. Back already? Wearing. I take if you have got nothing to show for your time with cobbles. Might be as you want better spot. And I know just the creature what will give it to you. The Hydra what reigns over the fields within Hatalali. A nasty piece of work with that. Try not to piss here bitches when you see it. The Hydra can be confronted via Duty Finder upon examining the quest destination situated by the entrance to Halatali in eastern Tanaran. Please note that the trial, a Relic Reborn the Hydra, must be completed while equipped with the unfinished Bravura. Okay. You're still alive? Why the hell do you adventurers have to be so goddamn sturdy? I was bloody sure you'll be Hydra dung by now. But what's done is done, or in this case not done. Anyway, let's talk about the text you brought. It follows the life of Iron Eater, the legendary sellsword, or maybe Selex, who lived 5 centuries ago. The man was the ultimate warrior, if the account to be believed. With the amount of coin the Iron Eater demanded for his services, they say you could hire a whole bleeding army. That or keep me in meat for a fortnight. Any road, I managed to find mention of Bravura in amongst all the maiming and killing. Like any warrior worth his salt, Iron Eater wielded a Bravura. But there was a telling difference. His axe head was forged to weight double as the usual, not a weapon for the faint of heart, I'll tell you. Needless to say, this thing was bugger to wield. By gods, if you had to brute strength to swing it, ho ho, you could make a proper mess of someone. As you can see, I have done my research. I trust you have also been pulling your weight, putting the relic to use, like I said. Well, go on then, tell me what you have learned. Is that so? Aye, I would wondered about that. Based on what we have gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I'll rework the relic so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second, will you? Based on what we have gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I'll rework the relic so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second. Okay. There, the deed is done. That leaves us with one last step. That is fully merging the old relic, the new host, and the soul of the bearer. Aye, that's you. Only then can the weapon be restored to its former glory. But to do this, I need a fire what's hotter than the seventh hell. And to keep such a fire alive and raging, I need a wind what's fiercer than their hangover I had last week. Ah, you know what I mean. Just give me a white hot ember, a howling gale, and a chunk of hyperfused ore, and I'll finish your bloody weapon. Ah, and I need me a bottle of Hadzet hen quetchling oil as well to cool it off. The white hot ember, the howling gale, and the chunk of hyperfused ore can be obtained by defeating Ifrit in the Bile of Ember's heart, Garuda in the Howling Eye heart, and Titan in the Navel heart, respectively. Okay. The Battle of Rats-et-Han quenching oil can be obtained by exchanging 50 Alagan tombstones of poetics with Auriana, one of the Rowena's assistants at the Revenant Stall. Okay. So you're back. Never doubted for a second you will trounce all three primals and come back to pester me again. Alright then, let's see the white hot ember, the howling gale, and the hyperfuse ore. Okay. Aye, the outer get me the levels of heat I need, which leaves just the hot and hang quenching oil for cooling things afterwards. You've got that too, I assume? Yes. Aye, this ought to get me the levels. Yes. You have done your part, and so I'll do the mine. Watch now, and try not to bat your eyelids. Ain't every day you get to see a relic. Ha ha ha! These God's given hands have worked yet another miracle. Feast your eyes on Bravura just as it was in days of yore. It's sight to move a man to tears. You lucky bastard. You'll better bloody well take care of it. Okay. And this is the relic weapon. Okay. Let me equip it. Yes, that's it. Yeah, looks cool. Okay. So thank you for watching. Until next time.